Now this is why I don't let my chickens free range. Look at this. They've been scratching and moving my mulch all over the place. But not just in here, but all through here and here. And not only my mulch, but also my neighbors. And in addition to that, they've been pooping all over the place. They can even poop on your vehicles. Ugh. And even scratch them up too. And you can also find chicken poop in other areas that you don't want it to be in. And that's not all, they've also been gobbling up some of my plants too. And in addition to all of that, having chickens that are just loose and totally free ranging, well, they could be laying eggs in various places that you have no idea about until that one day you discover the mystery batch of eggs. But you have no idea how old those eggs are, and it'd be a bad idea trying to use them. Oh, and another thing that I have learned is, well, also just letting chickens be just totally loose, well, you'll gradually start to lose them to predators. So now is the time to get those chickens up that have been loose for too long, because I'm tired of the mess, and now's the time to start getting the garden ready, and I don't want them messing that up at all. Alright, so as best as I can tell, we have a few hens out and 3 roosters. And one of those roosters, well, he's pretty aggressive. And he's actually attacked several of our family members. And even when I'm doing chores, I'm like, keep an eye out for him, because he'll try to sneak up on you, and then attack. So we're not gonna start with him, and I'll explain why later. But I also have a black dark Cornish rooster and a couple dark Cornish hens that are also out. And one of the things that I've learned about them the hard way is, well, they like to go wherever they want to go, even with their wings clipped, which does help a lot of chicken breeds stay where you want them to stay. These dark Cornishes, with their wings clipped, they still have gotten out and going all kind of places. So we're doing something different with them than we're doing with the aggressive rooster. But another one that we have out, another rooster, well, he's a Niederrheiner rooster that we got from Murray McMurray Hatchery, and I love this rooster. He is the perfect balance. He's not overly aggressive, he doesn't attack us, but he's rooster enough to protect the hens and do his job. So I really like him, and I think he'll probably be the easiest one to get up, so let's start with him. All right. There he is, our Niederrheiner. All right. Right now he's up. He's hanging out in here with our cow. And he's been in here with a couple hens, and they've been scratching away at the cow patties, spreading those out for us. But they also come in and out, and I've lost one. I really like the Niederrheiners, and I want to try to preserve him and create families from him. So I need to get him up and put him up somewhere where he's not going to be able to get in and out easily. I don't want to keep him around. So even the chickens have been right over here at our milking stand, leaving their calling cards. Here you go. Get the cow a little bit of that, so hopefully we won't disturb her as we're trying to get the chickens here. Just I come in, all y'all come in, see if we can get them here. Slow, slow.
Out of my reach.
Yeah. That's it. Right over there. Right over there. Yep, right over there. Got him. Whew. All right. All right. Definitely want to preserve him. Those hens there are a little more expendable, so maybe they can just stay in there and scratch the cow pad that's around and try to keep them in there. But him, he's a need and riner, and I definitely want to keep them going because they're good dual purpose birds for meat and eggs.
Here, Dad.
Thank you, man.
You're welcome.
All right, let's do this before we move him on. All right. All righty. Just a little bit of a minor surgery. It's like cutting fingernails, it really doesn't hurt them. All right. Right in here, in this John Siskovich style chicken tractor, I have a Delaware family that has a rooster there, and I love this guy. And I need to build one of these for my need and riner here, because I want to have some need and riner families, but we need some more females for that first. But in the meantime, I'm just going to stick him right outside their tractor here in this fence with my Tom Turkey. Hopefully he doesn't attack him. Let's see what happens here. He's kind of puffed up. All right, let's go this way. See what happens. The male Tom Turkey here is puffing up his feathers as a display of dominance, but they also are display of beauty.
Hey, Dad. Watch this. This is air right here.
It sounds like a drum he's got going there.
It's a whole
Good thing he's a nice turkey, right?
Yes. Look how big his beak is.
Yeah, I know. So don't put your face near his beak, though. All right, next is time to get those dark Cornishes. However, they're going to be more challenging than our need and riner rooster was here. Why? Because they are very, very quick. So I mentioned that I'm against completely free-ranging, wild, let-loose style of raising chickens. Well, I'm also against raising chickens in confinement too, in those big chicken houses where they never really see the light of day. Well, what I am in favor of, and what I do here on our farmstead, is I implement a number of different systems. I'll use chicken tractors like this right here, where we'll move the chickens onto fresh grass in a fresh spot each day during the warmer months where they're eating bugs and eating fresh grass and things like that. During this time of year, they're eating seeds and leftover plant residue and some things that are coming up from the garden. But at the same time, they're also adding their manure to it, which also helps the garden. But during the warmer months, we'll also be moving our animals out into the pasture, our egg-laying birds, where there'll be an electrified netting system that we move on a regular basis, and they'll also be eating fresh grass and bugs in those areas too. And when I can't do either of those, especially during these colder months, we'll put them in a static area where we'll add fresh bedding like mulch and wood chips to their area to help keep it sanitized. But all of these systems are movable systems that also provide a barrier of protection from predators, but also keep the chickens in the areas that you want them in. So you don't have to deal with all those other things that I talked about earlier. All right, Michael, so you think you know where one of the dark Cornish hens is?
Yeah.
All right, show us where it is.
I think she's in a nest over there.
Okay, there she is, you're right, I see her. All right, so here's what we do. You got the net, so let's have you go this way. Josiah and I will split up, try to go on the other side. All right, Josiah, come on. Stealth mode on, stealth mode. Let's go that way. Go on that side, go on that side. Oh, she went right under the leg. That was fast. going on? One of the things that you don't want to do is chase them. It'll just wear you out. So we're smarter than chickens. We need to be smarter than chickens. Oh, I do want to mention that the easiest time to get a chicken is at night. Find out where they're roosting at. And you can easily just get them because chickens don't see well at night. However, these dark Cornishes, we're not really sure where they roost at night. The only time we really see them is during the day. So that's why we're trying to get them now.
She just went under the fence.
She did? Can you see her? You know where she went? She's trying to blend in with the others? A little sneaky.
There's twins.
There's twins? That's why we weren't able to find out exactly where it was roosting, because they were just going in under the fence and blending in. Man, it's loud here. Blending in with our black ocelot. Trickery.
Micah, can I have the net? Sure.
Alright. What you need me to do? Oh, he just ran right by us. Those things are fast. These are some of the fastest chickens I know of right here, man. Come on, you got it. You got it. Alright, good job inside, man. Way to go. In there. Yep, you got it. Oh, you got it. You got it. Good job. Oh!
It tore a hole in it. Look at this.
Oh, man. All right, we got to get it. Oh, it's inside here, isn't it?
Got it.
Oh, you got it. That's so fast. These dark Cornishes have been a pain. They've been the primary ones that have been digging out my mulch, too. Oh, that one flew out. Good job, you got it. You got it. Good job. Good. Crazy. All right, guys, could you go ahead and get them some feed and water?
Yes, sir.
All right. Even though they've been a pain and been destructive, still want to make sure that they're fed and have the water that they need. So what do you do with chickens that don't fit within your system like these? Well, you could eat them, which I am tempted to do, but no, I'm not going to do it with these. You could also put them in a more confined system, smaller cage, and keep them in there so that way they can't come in and out. As I mentioned before, I'm not really into that either. But what I am going to do is I know of another farmer that I told him about my problem with these. And he says, well, he can bring them on over to his farm. He's not concerned about them messing up his garden, and he's not concerned about them messing up his mulch area. So that's where they are going to go. After getting those hens, we also finally got the elusive black dark Cornish rooster. Go. All right. There you go. There you go. There. After wrangling up all of our loose chickens, the boys and I got to work cleaning up the mess that the chickens made. just crazy. How much they have messed up in a small period of time. The grass is supposed to run through here, but no, they scratched out the mulch from over here and over there. After cleaning up the one area, we then went to another area. These chickens are just trying to give me more work to do. So what they've been doing is they've been getting in our bed, our mulch, and they're just doing this and expressing their chickenness and making a mess everywhere. I don't mind them expressing their chickenness, just not when I don't want them to. Then we went to another area. We raked. We used the blower. And we also headed over to our neighbors to clean up the mess that the chickens made on their property too. Man, crazy chickens. One way over there, the way over here. Yep, that looks good. Even have their semicircle back here. Wow, got the daffodils popping up big time here. Oh man, over here too. Crazy chickens. All right, go ahead and fix that up too. A little bit more right there. So it lines up a little bit. Okay. And yes, we even cleaned up the poopy areas. As Joe Salton mentions in his book, Homestead Tsunami, over the past few years, an enormous amount of people have gotten into homesteading. And with that, that means a lot of people have gotten into raising chickens. And with raising chickens, one has to make the choice of whether you will free range or whether you will not free range. A lot of people would choose not to free range, basically because they're forced to because they have a small property. They may live in a neighborhood or an area where they just can't allow their chicken to free range. In that case, you're having your chickens in a static area. And with that, you want to make sure that you provide them with fresh bedding, whether it be leaves, mulch, grass clippings, pine shavings, and things like that, just so that way their area stays sanitary. During the winter months, I bring my chickens into static areas. One of my primary areas for doing this is my high tunnel. And I do this because, one, it allows our pasture areas to rest and get ready for regrowth during the warmer months. But also, it allows our chickens to get in there, clean the area up, and fertilize it so that way it's ready to grow new produce during those warmer months. And during the seasons of spring, summer, and fall, I do what Joel Salton, Justin Rhodes, and others do, and that is a controlled, free-ranging, pastured-raised system for my chickens. It's not a 100% total free range where the birds are just running all over the place. I had a lot of mess to deal with just a small handful of birds. Imagine if there was hundreds of birds free ranging all over the place. Just imagine the mess that I would have from that. I don't even want to think about that. But I do encourage you, if you are doing a 100% total free ranging system for your chickens, you need to provide them with some type of housing or something that they can go up at night and be protected from predators. Actually, I would love to hear about how you raise your chickens. Let me know in the comment section below. Oh, and I almost forgot. I bet you're wondering what we did with our overly aggressive rooster.